Hey guys, welcome back to the Tall Guy Ed EDC channel. I am Tall Guy Ed, and today we're going to be doing another unboxing of yet another EDC item that I think is fairly common and very, very important in terms of having it onto your EDC carry weapon. I specifically like this one because I've had a very, very good experience with the original TLR ones, so I decided to get the TLR 1 HLX, which has 1500 lumens compared to the 1000 lumen original. I'm not 100% sure on the candela difference. However, I believe this is a slightly higher candela difference as well. This is the box. It comes with two USB-C lithium ion rechargeable batteries, the actual unit itself, and then in a very nice package over here, simple to open. But let's take a look at the back and see what this is all about. So it has two different switches, a high switch, extended high switch. It has front-loaded battery capability. So this compared to, say, a TLR 7 is very different in terms of how you would be able to consistently switch out your batteries and have the ability to not have to unscrew it from your weapon and redo everything. The TLR 7 has a little bit more effort involved in terms of how you would replace the batteries. However, the TLR 1 HL and the HLX has a very easy kind of user interface, like improved upon way of replacing the batteries. So again, it's a multi-fuel, so it uses two of the Streamlight SLB9s, rechargeable, or the typical CR123A batteries. Rapid battery replacement, another selling point again that we talked about. Interchangeable rear paddle switches, high lumen output. It's safe, fast, adjustable, side mounting, etc. User programmable strobe mode, IPX7 waterproof rating. It fits like a tremendous amount of like holsters. Like it's one of the most supported lights on like pistols that I've seen as an option. So that's why I believe like maybe 6 different TLR ones, either TLR ones or the Harbor Freight compatible, or now the HLX as well. The key kit, the wide charging cord, and lifetime guarantee. And of course, this has the little chart comparing the CR123A and the SLB9. It's 1000 for the CR123A, which is the same as the HL, but it's like capable for the multi-fuel, which then gives you the SLB9 1500 lumen. 15,000 CR123A, I believe that's probably the HL equivalent number as well in the non-HLX version, but you get 20,000. Your throw is increased by about 20 or like 38 meters, and the runtime is just slightly changed at like half hour less than you would if you had a CR123A. So let's crack this open. I didn't need a knife to open the TLR 7, so I don't think I'll need it for this one as well. All right, so you have your typical rail kit here, the different 1913, 92 Beretta. I think it's a little bit more, this one's the Glock. So it has different options for you just because it's like a bigger full-size type setup, so you'll be able to utilize that. Your charging cord, which is the Y cord, which I believe is just you get to charge both batteries at the same time. Your pamphlet and insert. The actual unit, and your Streamlight batteries that are rechargeable. So if you look at the actual unit itself compared to, say, like the Braun Harbor Freight equivalent, you'll see that for the most part, footprint wise, it's nearly the same. So I think with the HL and the HLX, there's very minimal differences, maybe like millimeters worth of like holster like resistance. So you'll have to see whether or not it fits. But again, on the back, it literally said it fits all of the same holster, so I would imagine it's about the same. The switch right here is just tap switch, not the swivel switch that you would have. And then this is the LED unit itself right over here. Streamlight tells you the battery direction on each side and your overall like battery swap like side is right here. You still need the Allen wrench to open it up, but it makes it, I guess, that much easier to like kind of swap it out and charge it itself. So depending on how far and how often you use it, I would imagine this would be tremendously easier compared to your TLR7 and other type battery replacements. So this is the TLR HLX from Streamlight. Let me know what you guys think. This is roughly in the ballpark of upwards of like $200 after tax. You might be able to find some for cheaper on Amazon or like different sales. I think having multiple of the same like light itself is actually super beneficial, because then you get to utilize things like a universal light compatible holster, and you can swap out to your Glock, your Smith & Wesson, your H&Ks, which I will be most likely putting this on my H&K VP9 and see how that works on this particular holster. So stay tuned. I'll be coming out with a video, maybe a YouTube short regarding like fitment for that. So thanks very much. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and run your shit. Thanks. Bye.